people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, if this is the first time dropping by this channel, thank you so much. Please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and please share this video's link because it means a lot to this channel. And for our returning subscribers, thank you so much for always stopping by. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get to see new videos whenever we post a new video. Thank you. So today I'll be giving us 12 points to know before considering a relationship. For you to consider a relationship, you have to consider communication skills. This has to do with how you communicate peacefully with one another, how you resolve conflicts amicably, being able to express yourself, your needs, your wants, and how you build blocks for healthy relationship, because communication is a strong foundation to a healthy relationship. We all know that lack of effective communication brings about misunderstanding and anger. Our second point is time management. Before you consider a relationship, you have to know how to manage time. Stop procrastination. You have to stay focused. Don't lose track of your deadlines. You have to meet up things, because if you cannot manage your time well, when you get into a relationship, how do you expect to manage it well? Because you have to learn. There are some certain things you have to learn before you get into a relationship, before you consider getting a second person. There are so many things and responsibilities that you need to take care of, so you have to learn how to manage time. Our third point is stress management. Before you consider or before you go into a relationship, you have to learn how to manage stress. You have to find ways to cope with stress. Find ways that you get to unwind when you are stressed up. After you are stressed, how do you deal with it? You can also find ways to outsource stress, and then it reduces your stress. The next point is finance management. Before you consider a relationship, you have to have an idea of what you are spending money for. How do you spend your money? You will learn to have limits to spending your money. Even things that are not on your list, you get to buy. Although it's not easy, but you have to try to manage your finance so that you'll be able to run a home, run your relationship, run other affairs very well. You have to take time to invest or save. You have to try to impress yourself, not impressing others. Don't even owe an explanation to why you are managing your finance. You have to think of the future. What are your goals, your plans? Because without finance, you can't do things. So you have to think of the future, plan ahead. You have to discipline yourself. That I don't need this for now. This is not my list. You prioritize what you need. So before you consider going into a relationship, you have to learn how to manage finance. Our fifth point is emotional management. It helps you to know how you react when situations comes up. It helps you to learn how to manage your mood, when not to talk and when to talk, when to stay calm, when to walk away, when to listen. Our sixth point is be a good listener, because this shows that you are interested in what this person is saying. It helps you build intimacy and trust. It helps you to know when to stay quiet, when to speak, and when to stay silent or attentive. It makes the other person know that you are interested in what the person is talking about. So before you get into a relationship, you have to learn how to be a good listener. Our seventh point is you have to learn how to be apologetic. You apologize when need arises. You apologize for peace to reign. And when you learn how to apologize, it helps you own up to your mistakes. Because when you don't own up to your mistake, you keep on doing it. So before considering a relationship, you have to learn how to manage a home, learn how to run a home, know when to go for grocery shopping, know when to wash the dishes, know when to sweep, know when to wake up, know when to do things at the right time, because it also has to do with time management. You know how to schedule activities in the house. You know how when you will wake up, maybe you are going for work at 8, you know the right time you will wake up to sweep, to clean, to cook breakfast for the children, for yourself. You just know how to run a home. You know how to manage a home, because when you're able to do all this, it shows responsibility. It shows you are able to handle stuff. Even when your partner or when you're in a relationship, it shows you are able to do stuff, that you're responsible to handle things at home. Our 9th point is know your personality. Know who you are. Before you get into a relationship, you have to understand who you truly are. You know what your blind spots are. You know what you want for your life. You be confident. You discover yourself. Discover you. Discover what you can do. Discover your strengths, your weaknesses before you get into a relationship. But you have to find yourself. Is this what I want? Is this what will make me happy? You have to identify yourself. Am I taking the right path? Like a self-reflection to identify yourself. Our 10th point before you consider a relationship is you have to be ready to serve, because serving others takes true humility. If you are not humble, you cannot serve others, because it makes you considerate. You consider the other person. Will this thing make this person happy? If I do this, am I doing the right thing? Will this person be proud of it? When you are ready to serve, it makes you try to fix a need in others, not you always wanting others to do stuff for you. You try to do stuff for other people. You're not always thinking of how others can meet your needs. You also try to serve others. How can I meet the needs of this person? So before you get into a relationship, you have to consider, can you serve? Can you serve? Can you forgo? And you can relate to people very well, because at that point you have come to their own level of understanding. It helps you from being self-centered, so you can now think of another person. You are able to bear one another. Before you consider a relationship, you have to learn how to serve. Our 11th point before you consider a relationship is conflict resolution. How do you handle conflicts, disagreements, arguments? Because you are able to handle conflicts, you are able to understand that people have individual differences and people also come from different backgrounds. Before you consider a relationship, you are able to know that you have to adjust, adapt, to learn, relearn. You have to unlearn. And lastly, which is our point number 12, before considering a relationship, you have to have a positive mindset. Because even if you have all this 1 to 11, very fine. But if your mindset is not positive, if you are not filled with positivity, you don't get to see the best part of everything. You don't get to see the need that you need to communicate well. If you don't have a positive mindset, you don't get to see the need that you need to manage time. You don't get to feel the need that you need to manage your finance. If your mindset is not positive, you'll be like, why do I have to manage my finance? Why do I have to manage my time? Why do I have to manage stress? So if you don't have a positive mindset, you don't get to see the reason why you have to adapt or understand people are different. People have different backgrounds. If your mindset is not positive, you don't get to know that you have to manage your emotions, how to handle situations. You know how to react. If your mindset is not positive, you cannot manage home. You will feel a need to not do that because you're not seeing from the positive side of life. When you don't have a positive mindset, how do you serve others? How do you even get to reflect on yourself? How do you get to know yourself? How do you get to know who you are? How do you get to resolve conflict? So to top it all, before you consider a relationship, you have to have a positive mindset. For this particular video, before you consider a relationship, there are 12 things to consider, which are communication skills, time management, stress management, finance management, home management. Be a good listener, be apologetic, be ready to serve, resolve conflict amicably, and have a positive mindset. So we've come to the end of this wonderful session today. Please, if you have in one way or the other learned something from this video, please leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video's link. Thank you so much.